Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 10th day of October 2023. I am Chin of my first major headlines. Kano Assembly passes 58 billion naira supplementary budget. ASU President expresses concern about godfatherism in universities. NECO releases June-July 2023 SSCE results. We'll take commercial wrap-up with details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. Federal Capital Territory FCT Nyesom Wike has fled the report of the European Union Election Observation Mission (EU) to the 2023 general election in Nigeria, describing it as inaccurate reflection of what transpired. According to him, the report did not give the true position of the last election, especially as it concerned his state, Rivers. The minister expressed his dissatisfaction on Monday in Abuja when he received in audience the EU ambassador to Nigeria, Samuela Isopi. On Monday, during the committee of the whole session, the Kano State House of Assembly approved the 58 billion naira supplementary budget presented by Governor Abba Yusuf, effectively increasing the state's 2023 budget to 326 billion naira. Lawan Hussaini, the majority leader, emphasized that his budget allocation would facilitate the execution of crucial developmental projects. Justice Donatus Okorowo of the Federal High Court Abuja, in a judgment delivered on Monday, disqualified the Bayelsa All Progressives Congress APC candidates in the November 11 governorship election, Chief Timipre Silva. Justice Okorowo ruled that Chief Silva, having been sworn in twice and ruled for 5 years as governor of Bayelsa, would breach the 1999 constitution as amended if allowed to contest again. The judge also declared that Silva was not qualified to run in the November poll because if he wins and is sworn in, he would spend more than 8 years in office as governor of the state. Professor Emmanuel Osodek, chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASU), has voiced his concern over the influence of godfatherism in the Nigerian university system. He made these remarks during an event in Abuja commemorating the 60th anniversary of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities. Osodek advocated for universities to be administered in a manner reminiscent of the 1960s and 1970s when there was minimal interference from government officials. He stressed the importance of taking Nigerian universities to a universality level, transcending regional boundaries. Alhaji Abubakar Bibi, a former general manager of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAN, has asserted that airport toll gates as one of the authority's revenue sources can generate twice the projected 250 million naira monthly revenue. His comments come in response to a recent statement by the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Keyamo, who confirmed that the toll gates at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos generates 100 million naira monthly. Keyamo also set a target of 250 naira monthly as part of efforts to optimize funds revenue generation, announcing that VIPs would now be required to pay toll fees. The National Examination Council (NECO) has released the June-July 2023 Senior School Certificate Examination (SSCE) results, with 61.60% of students scoring 5 credits and above in English language and mathematics. The Registrar and Chief Executive Officer (CEO) Professor Dantani Ibrahim Ushishi made the announcement at NICO headquarters while briefing journalists in Minna, Niger State. The mother of lead singer Mohbad's childhood friend Ibrahim Owodunni, popularly known as Prime Boy, has cried out for help following the detention of her son by the Lagos police. Mohbad, a former singer of the Malian record label owned by Naira Marley, died on September 12th in a controversial manner. With respect to the investigation into Mohbad's death, several suspects, including the auxiliary nurse who treated him before his death, Feisoya, Sam Larry, Naira Marley, and Prime Boy, are currently in police custody. The federal government says Nigerians will have their passports delivered to them at home, offices, and other places of choice beginning next year. Minister of Interior Olubimi Tunji Ojo said this on Monday in Lagos while speaking at the opening ceremony of the 2023 University of Lagos International Week. According to him, Nigerians will soon begin to experience the sweetness of the passport application as the ministry has started the automation of the process. The Federal Capital Territory Administration on Monday impounded 69 vehicles for various offenses as part of its continued efforts to make Abuja City safe and clean. The vehicles were impounded by the FCT Combined Security Task Force at different locations in the federal capital, Abuja. Mr. Abdullatef Bello, Director FCT Directorate of Road Traffic Service, said that the seizures were in continuation of operations to clean the city of illegal operators of commercial vehicles. Former security men cum entertainers, Happy Boys, have been reportedly arrested in Cyprus. 3 of boys were arrested and arraigned in court yesterday and thereafter were remanded in prison, 9 News Nigeria reported, quoting a source. Although details of their arrest and detention is still sketchy as at the time of filing this report, the boys made news earlier this month after they called out clergyman Apostle Ugochinyere, who sent them on scholarship to Cyprus. On foreign scene, the Israeli military early on Tuesday said it had retaken full control of the border with Gaza. This occurred after Hamas militants breached defenses at the weekend and went on a rampage through nearby communities, leaving hundreds of Israelis dead. Richard H., a spokesman for the Israel Defense Forces, said no militants had entered from the Gaza Strip since Monday night, but that there could still be some Palestinian attackers on the move inside Israel. While on sports, former Premier League referee Mark Halsey has insisted that Man City midfielder Matteo Kovacic should have been issued 2 red cards for his bad tackles against Arsenal. The English top-flight referees were once again the center of controversy in several games. During the clash between last season's top 2 teams, the referee failed to send off Matteo Kovacic for rough challenges within minutes of each other. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go recap the major headlines, Kano Assembly passes 58 billion naira supplementary budget. ASU president expresses concern about godfatherism in universities. NECO releases June-July 2023 SSCE results. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also follow us on any of our social media platforms displayed on your screen. Have a lovely night rest. I am Chinyere Omai.